Hi, everybody. I sound creepy when I do that. Welcome to the 2033 Detroit Lions franchise sim series on Madden 19. I'm just chilling. I'm watching this game. I'm watching on my phone the Arizona Seattle game. Looks like Seattle's gonna go up by 2 scores right now. Ooh, a pick! He picked it off. Oh, I can't believe he threw that. Oh man. Okay, get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. Oh, he got him. Wilson threw that pick. I just saw that. Oh man. I'm gonna miss it, man. I'm gonna miss having YouTube TV because you can watch TV on my phone. I can watch TV on my console. I can watch TV anywhere, pretty much anywhere I got my own Wi-Fi set up. So it's been cool to have it. Metcalf chased him down and got him. Who did that pick? Who's number 32 with the Cardinals? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm stopping what I was doing to look at this play. So I was just like, I thought Seattle was about to go up by 2 scores. The number 232 of the Cardinals gets the pick. Is that Buda Baker? Oh, it's Buda Baker. Oh, that is awesome. It's Buda Baker. That was sweet. That was sweet. That was sweet to watch. But away from that, we got to concentrate on this game. As you know, I decided to just sim through games, not watch games in this series, because this is supposedly going to be Malcolm Conrad's last year. Let me check that out, see if he has another contract or not. He shouldn't. Still a superstar development quarterback. The overall's gone down. He was like at 99, and not too long ago, now he's down to 96. This should be his last year unless they worked out another deal. And I think they did work out another deal. Doesn't mean he won't retire. Doesn't mean he won't retire. So I don't know. I don't know if he's retiring or not. But I said it. As long as he plays, this series is going. This series is going to keep going. So I'm going to stick to that. So they lost their last game to the Cardinals, but as you can see, 5-4. All 3 teams, pretty much the 3 teams in the NFC North are 5-4. The Bears are the only one that's 4-5. So we got a very competitive division. And I thought this game was going to be very important because, of course, we're dealing with the Packers. It's on the road, and if this is his last year, this is a very important game to sort of get back and try to win this division. So let's look at how I was supposed to go. Look at roster. I can't see the score. What happened? Okay, it's 4th and goal. I think they're kicking the field. Oh, they're going to go for it. See, this is tough. I'm watching this game and I'm doing this at the same time. Oh, Kyler Murray's running back. Oh, dude, why are you doing that? Throw it away. Okay, he threw it out. Okay, good. All right, we're going to look at the Packers. Lawrence Izzo, 35 years old. Almost came in the same time as Malcolm Conrad did. From Auburn. He's been in the league for a long time. Very long time. Lawrence Izzo. Just like Gordon Camella for the Dolphins. This has always been a guy that I've always looked at. And he's always given the Lions problems. So I'm not I'm not too confident about this game. He's also signed to a 2-year deal. So we could be seeing these two legends go at it for a while. But of course, the reason why I simmed the series and not watching the games pretty much is because the Lions went 6-10 last year, and that's not something you like to watch a team go 6-10. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and just sim through these games and see what happens. We're pretty much hanging on to this series until Malcolm Conrad retires. We'll see the stats on Malcolm Conrad this year. 13 touchdowns, 6 picks. Pretty damn good. Not elite, but pretty decent. His career stats are right here. He's got over 56,251 yards, 180 touchdowns, 186 interceptions. He's been sacked 580 times. Jeez. He signed to another year. I may have to do this another year, but we're going to quickly go sim through it. We'll watch some games, like we're watching this game. But the next games we do, Conrad's got to make the playoffs. Conrad's got to make the playoffs. If we do another recorded game, it's going to be him in the playoffs. If he doesn't make the playoffs, this is the last game, the time you guys will see Conrad if he decides to retire. So that's my promise, to get this series over and done with. We're going to go into the game. We're going to play moments. So excited about this, guys. I'm not really excited, but I've been wanting to see this game. I think we'll go with the regular stuff we wear. Black. Let's see. No, that don't look right. Might just keep the blue. Yeah, we'll keep the blue. No, that looks too off. Nope. I do like these. It looks weird. Yeah, we'll do that. Go all yellow? Nah, I don't want to do that. It's too cheesy. No, go with the classic Green Bay. Just go with the current one. We'll just do current. Alright. Yeah, this has been a disappointing sports weekend for me. Of course, the Detroit Lions won against the Falcons by a point. I was pretty happy about that, but I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs this year. They got Green Bay and Chicago in their division. That's not going to be good. So I don't see them having a lot of big success.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach, and you're tuned in to Mac 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to
we're in the snow.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they can get it.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, and they'll go ground game here with the tailback. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Man, snow is so weak and Madden. It's like spotty snow. It don't even look like
That's an
snow.
observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
I'm not watching this whole game, but I just want to see how these opening drives go.
Trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action.
Yes.
Stick something to him between the second and the third line.
Right to Angel.
18 yards out of that one, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Stevenson.
Conrad, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action. Conrad.
Oh, come on.
And down he goes. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks. Setting the tone there, one of the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? You know when you were a kid, you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that stuck with you for a while, and you were a little...
19, man. When it comes down to that, like avoiding sacks and the guys running, at least he didn't run backwards, but you gotta love Madden. I don't know if Madden 20 is better or Madden 21 is better.
Go now on 2nd down.
I don't know because I haven't played it.
They'll run it now. Out we go. Good penetration here. They'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
We're putting.
He just ate down that line, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey.
Oh, come on.
And down he goes. Sack back about the 43-yard line.
You can't play those games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Why'd you play action pass on 3rd and 17? I'm just saying. I don't know.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on the punt. So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter
They gave him the Brett Favre number 4. They have a tendency to do that in these games. Like, they'll give, like, Hall of Famer, like, their quarterback or the wide receiver. You'll see, like, the San Francisco 49er receiver with 80 on or Packer with number 4 on, and then I have to go back in and fix it. I'm like, man, Madden's sorry, man. It just is. It's just Green Bay. Hopefully we can have the same defensive stand Our defense is better this year. Yeah! Treywick.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they look to throw. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Well, Seattle up by 2 scores, and Arizona got that interception.
And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Watching 2 games at once.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
3rd and 1.
Let's go! 3-19!
They'll set up a throw.
Yep.
He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Ain't got the corners.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You think in 2033 these teams will look like the same teams? Like as far as their uniforms and everything? Ain't no way.
And that is incomplete.
All right.
And this O-line is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical.
There's
They can't wait to get
that
after
was,
him. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Ellison
Line
that
of scrimmage, the
disrupted
31
that
is now
pass.
lined up 2nd and 10.
We are better defensively than we were last year.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Ah! Oh, that should have been a pick.
Reception here on their opening
That
drive.
should have been a pick.
But instead, 3rd down. Time to roll through the starters defensively for Detroit. Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Woo, good.
This has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Gotta stop him here. Gotta stop him here. Come on.
To throw.
Yeah, come on. Go! Don't let him run! Oh.
Another one thrown incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November.
Chicago beat Minnesota. That's good.
If they ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start.
Yeah,
We
it's
still
nice.
got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get it.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 89 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their
Go,
winning
go.
game.
Yeah.
The top 10
They're running the football. Yeah.
They do best. Make them adjust adjust to them, make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Heck
And
yeah.
that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And he's going to play this one.
Pounding that ball, pounding it.
A nice run there, 9 yards. And early second down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Off the bootleg, Conrad.
First down. Hold on. Yeah, good.
To the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, they'll...
Of course, this team is starting to change. It's like a lot of these guys I drafted, like most of these guys I drafted, but now, because we're going years and years later, a lot of these guys are not guys I drafted. A lot of these are what the CPU drafted. Ace Dyer being the big one. Or guys they signed in free agency, you know. So it's a different Lions team than the one I put together. I think defensively we're a lot better than we were.
A very solid gain on that play.
And they'll go on the ground.
Oh, they got it that time.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the...
Christian Kirk, touchdown Arizona.
What that means is his ability
All
to
right.
and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
You better be in shotgun. Okay, good.
Off the play fake, Conrad. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have the first down.
I swear I don't understand play action passing on a 3rd and long.
The first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one,
I traded for him.
until they stop it.
He was a Redskin. I got him. Or should I say Washington football team player.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing on first down, Conrad.
Ooh.
It's complete.
Bang,
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
what is he? Bang, Upu? Bang, Upu. Bang, Upu. Upo. Upo. Another rookie they got. Go. First down.
11 more on that one and another first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
13-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
Don't run into it. Okay, good.
Get about 4 down inside the 10.
The fumble.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Oh.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9.
Third and 5. Don't throw a pick.
Now some movement before the snap.
That's going to be on
Here
us.
from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
And maybe they were coming to the blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jacked.
To throw on third down. Conrad.
Yeah!
Guys, man, it's caught.
Angel.
And touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Duh. The game just started.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just feeling a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here.
About to start 7 in a minute.
Comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible and try to get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 16 there and the lead to a new set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about it.
They like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go now. 3:39.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Yeah, Seattle just scored again. That game's over. Well, it's just the first half, but you can tell by the way Russell
30
Wilson's
yards on
playing.
that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they're down the field already. We're going to get a score.
Now
Come on, hit him! Why is he still up?
he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's Treywick's fault. Treywick had him down. He should have had him down.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
First and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 58 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just catch him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of touchdown.
As his guys are in for 6.
I saw it coming.
An extra point of tying this thing up. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
All right, time to do some simming.
So out now come the Lions. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better.
Normal. Oh, he was getting more yards than that when I was like. Now he's not getting any yards. Yeah. It's been a long drive. Come on.
And they'll go on the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. For 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Looking to throw.
Got it.
Conrad. That's complete right around the 8. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. From the gun, Conrad.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
You had that glass. Yeah, it's right there.
His caliber miss on one like that very often.
He didn't miss.
Wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We'll talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Don't run the ball.
Back to throw. Conrad.
You should have ran the ball.
And maybe lucky there. Getting closer. And likely throwing again, you have to think on 3rd and goal here.
You need to be in the shotgun. What are y'all doing?
Looking to throw. Conrad. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know?
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good.
Should have been a touchdown.
Here now at 10-7. So it's an old school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post game, head coach looking at the box score and thinking,
Yes. One. What? Ah, crap. Yes. We get the ball back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
He held on. He got hit, but he held on.
Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play.
when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide
Izzo got popped, but he got back up.
Diagnosis he did on that
Held
play,
on.
he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. And a short game here, down to the 22. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off play action.
No!
He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
66 didn't hold his block. Which I think is
The
Goring.
Lions on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 17.
Get some yards.
From the gun. Conrad.
Don't hold it.
They will find his man on the outside.
Hey, we're kicking another field goal. That's better than getting it intercepted.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And this one is right through.
Oh, come on. Watch him put it in the end zone. Yep, touchdown. Packers are back in front. Rushed by a player. Who's a player? Come on, defense. We need stops. We can't do that. Can't have these penalties. We kick a field goal. Oh, they went for it. We get the ball. They should have kicked the field goal. Well, they screwed up.
They go play action here on first down.
No!
They bring it down and set back at the 16-yard line.
Conrad is hurt!
He's still dead.
Conrad is hurt! No! Oh, he's going to the locker room.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and
Oh,
goal.
we're going to see Zach Thorpe from Florida.
They'll get it up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Yes!
Touchdown, Detroit.
Welcome to the league, Zach Thorpe.
And the Lions are in for 6. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
I traded for that guy.
And exploited it.
Exactly what I was getting.
Offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Oh,
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved.
False start. Offense.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line
still
up
going to
and
stay
try
out
for
there.
2.
I wouldn't be under center either.
And they'll still try and run for it.
Get it, get it, get it! He did get it!
Zone here.
Ah.
He moves up to 7.
Go Lions!
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I would tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2?
Zach Thorpe, man. What do you think about that? Zach Thorpe comes in. First pass of his career. And one that I've seen. I don't know. I think he's had some passes in the sim. But that was the first time I seen him. Pass for a touchdown. What do you think about Zach Thorpe? Thought that was pretty awesome. But I am wondering about my dude. I am so worried about my dude right now. Man. I don't know. Izzo can't find nobody. They're punting again. Oh, really don't get anything. Zach Thorpe is still in the game. Packer offense won't stay quiet. I know it won't. I've seen it too many times. There it comes. sack. Oh. Yes. We're on 3rd down and inches. I didn't want to go all the way down to that. Surely we can revert 3rd down and inches.
They'll look to throw here.
Got it.
That's going to be caught
Keys.
on the 10-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll run it here. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's against us.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since they liberalized the rules, we can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and
Fullback
goal.
Sawyer.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But this lead, they're looking to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick out, things that they consider safe.
Probably will just get a field goal, but it still puts us up by 2 scores if we don't have a mistake.
Another here on 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense.
Okay. I understand. This should be an easy field goal. No problem. Yep. We're up by 2 scores. See what our defense can do against Izzo. Can we hold it? Don't look good right now.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it for the toss.
No!
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Oh, come on, man.
Toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you this guy can flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run.
Up to our offense. We got to hold the ball.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's
Conrad.
doing. They've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off them.
No!
We've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
He runs backwards.
Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher.
My music teacher.
Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go longer. And what she meant by that is, don't go fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go out there right now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the grab by Croft.
Well, where Ace Dyer was at.
At the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second down for them.
Ray Carl's number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We're down the field way too easy. Way too easy.
Throwing for his running back, he's got it complete.
Good tackle by Ace Dyer.
Certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw.
Dumped it off. Ooh, yeah, I don't think he got it. Oh, they gave it to him.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Oh!
And it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs.
Yeah, it is.
Down there, we need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
That was a
couple more
pick.
downs to play with.
That was a
34,
pick,
they'll
man.
come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Game over.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
It's not cool about the game there on the 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now there's a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hold up. That's what I'm going to do. Hold up. That way I can find out what the heck is going on with Conrad. Low back strain, out for game. I hope he's just out for game and not out for good.
Now back to throw.
Get him, go! And they don't get him.
Pretty, but more for style points.
Oh, they didn't get it to him.
Separated quickly there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Zach Thorpe, rookie, being asked to get this win. Is Conrad back in the game? I hope so.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
I think it's Zach Thorpe.
Does it head to the field now?
I think it's Zach Thorpe, guys. He's out for game. Zach Thorpe.
Games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a damage.
Zach Thorpe.
Up on 1st and 10.
Gonna be the guy to get it done.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep
He didn't get sacked.
that throw good for 4.
Or throw a pick.
2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action,
They're coming. No!
His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Got it! McKnight!
Running back, and he's got it. And he'll have it to the 40 before being taken down. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, Thorpe. Zach Thorpe, man.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
Little
play
2-minute
there,
warning.
second down. Back to throw here.
Oh.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Expect to see some pressure here.
Come on.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Got it, Stevenson! Touchdown, Lions!
Touchdown, Detroit! As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey,
Stevenson.
that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The important extra point up and through, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now.
Lawrence Izzo.
Possession here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
All right, defense. I've sung your praises. Get us this W.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Back to throw.
Whoa!
Looking left side, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield, headed inside the 45.
We can't stop him.
Remember again, it's his 6th catch and a first down. He's back to throw.
Okay.
That's incomplete.
Woo! Take a breather, guys. Or I need to take a breather. Man, I get pumped at stuff like this, man.
That neighborhood, similar to a great hitter
Woo.
in baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10
Come on.
times and still have a great year. In this case, you
Someone get a pick, sack, something.
Against an opposite color jersey.
Back to throw. Is on that again.
Oh, caught again.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
To Croft. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Wow.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk
Our
about
pass
300-yard
defense
passing game.
sucks.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
We may have been ranked high, but we still suck. They're going to tie this game unless something miracle happens.
He'll look to throw.
What?
So they rally here in the final minute, and an extra point away from tying this game. So getting the touchdown they needed late in the fourth. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for two and decide it right now.
That's why you don't have a job.
And now a
So you're not coaching.
extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
They better not do nothing stupid. You know, something lion-y. You know, when I say something lion-y, something that just like is so bad and just like, yep, that's what the Lions do.
Now a handoff looking right. Looking for a seam to find it.
That's actually
They'll
smart.
get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Don't do nothing
Officially
stupid.
no gain on the play, and it's second down.
But to stop them out, he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
We're going to overtime.
No gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Now we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Okay. Should I watch it or should I start simming? I think we'll watch it. We gotten this far. But something tells me something limey is about to happen.
A touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well,
So
duh.
fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back.
They got the ball first.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see Izzo tear our defense apart again.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 80 yards.
Wow.
It's second and 2.
I remember us being up by 2 scores. But I knew something maddening was about to happen. Then something liney was about to happen.
This is like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh boy. I should just sim it. Delay in the inevitable.
And they'll go with the ground attack.
Here we go.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They're running now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Just him, dude.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And he's going to find his
They're not even stopping the run anymore.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball
First
forward
down.
and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to him on first down. And
first down.
but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it looks like we're getting a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Don't throw your helmet down. You're winning. You're about to win. Be happy.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage.
Yeah.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be
Here's
2nd
Dyer.
down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ace Dyer is so gangster, man. I mean, I almost want to stay in this series just to watch how great he becomes.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll get it up the middle.
Oh!
And he stopped immediately.
Treywick.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting. Biggest play now of this opening drive of overtime. This is 3rd and goal.
Packers win it here. Let's get it over with. Unless some miracle happens. I'm watching, man, guys. Give me a miracle. Give me a miracle. Yeah!
He's taken down.
Gates! So gangster!
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wow. I'm just sitting here on my phone saying, yep, this game's over. I know.
The field, as this is a big spot right here.
Been here before.
To at least get them a lead here in overtime. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
This will be taken in at the 1. It'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Man, well, it's not McKnight, so that's good. I'm just playing. It's Madden, guys. No one's actually getting hurt. Oh no, they're going blitz.
Now a first throw here in overtime. This is
Angel.
He won the fight for the football. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh.
But it's incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
The good Sigma calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll set up a throw.
Go!
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, what was the term that you just used a minute ago?
Well, especially in overtime, mistakes get magnified, so it's time for us to get our microscopes out, right? I mean, take a look at what's going on out there. That was very close to being a crucial play.
Yeah, got to look that ball in, didn't, and it hit the ground. But they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll drop the throw.
Got it!
Looking outside him, he's got a man. It's Stevenson. The definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a first down. Some big-time drama as the game continues. They had to have that 4th down conversion. They made it work.
And you and I have both seen play callers' play sheets, right? And a lot of people, menus at restaurants. They always have a special section for those plays when you absolutely have to have a first down, a touchdown, a big play.
Touchdown, Lions! Yes! 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 Instant classic!
To see it making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing piled
I
up.
just want you to
Zach Thorpe.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted.
Zach Thorpe is the man.
Where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Lions, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, guys, that was fun. That was fun. You see why I do these things? I watch this stuff by myself sometimes. No recording, no nothing. And you guys just got a front row seat to one of the best games in the series. Conrad gets hurt. In comes Zach Thorpe. Throws 3 touchdowns, no picks. Magnificent. Great job. Great job. McKnight had a big game. Jordan Stevenson had the game-winning touchdown catch in OT. Defense getting stops when we needed it. See what happened with the defense. Of course, Ace Dyer leads everybody in tackles. He had a tackle for loss. But Kamani Dukes, Antoine Mealy, Andrew Gates, they had some big old sacks. We didn't get no picks, though. But we got sacks. That was awesome. That was awesome, guys. And that's why I do these things. That's why I do these videos. That's why I wanted to get this PC and the capture card and all this so you could watch this stuff with me, man. That was awesome. That was some awesome, awesome stuff right there. Of course, we're going to figure out, got to find out what's going on with Malcolm Conrad for the rest of the season. But first, I'm going to do these upgrades. I could do these upgrades later. Or should I do them now? I'm just going to do them now. Well, let me do it now, because I think it's glitching. I know, I want to upgrade them myself, but you won't let me, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go ahead and leave. It won't let me do it. It's glitching. Okay, we got the Bears next week. I'll come back to here later. I just want to see what's going on with Conrad. Rivalry decided in OT. Y'all just saw a really, really great game. That was awesome. See the injury report. Malcolm Conrad is fine. He'll be back in. But Zach Thorpe, man. Zach Thorpe, man, was amazing. He had to get some weekly reward honors for that performance. It was actually Izzo that got it. Zach Thorpe, I don't know why Zach Thorpe didn't get that. I'm shocked he didn't. He didn't get it. That was an amazing performance. He was amazing. Chris was acting, okay, stands out, you know, seeing all this top stories. Of course, I'll start simming. I'm not going to watch these games. Even if the Lions are winning, I'm not going to watch every game. Not watching the Bears game. Just wanted to do that one time just to see how it was. And just you guys to just see that kind of, to have that kind of game in a rivalry at Lambeau. Man, that was amazing, guys. That was awesome. But thank you. Thank you for spending time with me. Luckily, you got to see a classic. I enjoyed it. And hopefully we can see these same Lions in the playoffs, because that's the only way that you guys will see these games, if they're in the playoffs. But I thank you. Solo Dolo out.